today's the weekend. I'm headed out to West Side Books. I just need to like get out of the house and find something to do with myself. And so there's this bookstore. It's in, I think, like downtown Denver. Like it's actually inside of Denver. We live in the suburbs, but it's like inside of Denver. So my friends know this about me, but other people tend to not know because I don't ever vlog while I drive, and I also don't really talk about it. But where am I supposed to go here? Get back on 120th. So I'm like not terrified, but I really don't like driving on the highway. Like I don't. Like I am that person that no one wants to ride with because I will straight up take the streets all the way like downtown, whereas like it might take like 20 minutes normally, but like with me driving, it sure is gonna take 45 minutes an hour, and I don't really care because I get to avoid the highway. Like that is legit like I feel like my whole like goals when I'm driving is to not crash, not have any car issues, and to take the streets everywhere. Never take the highway.
But the speed limit's 35, yeah.
The slower you go, the more you save on gas. My husband taught me that.
So I made it. Of course, I haven't lived in Chicago since I was 17 years old, so that's 10 years that I haven't had to parallel park, basically. And I'm gonna tell you now, it shows. It shows. I mean, I made it. I'm in the spot, you know. I made it in the spot. My booty's not all the way too far out, but it's not. If I would have done this on the parking test, I would have failed, I think. But I'm in close enough, and hopefully one of these cars are gone when it's time to leave, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of here. And I have like one of those like rear cameras. I drive a minivan, as you can probably tell, and it doesn't help. I actually feel like it makes it worse. Like I feel like I want to like feel it out instead of like, I don't know, just trying to see. But anyway, I'm an insecure vlogger. Oh look, there's a Mediterranean grill. I might go there to eat. So yeah, I don't know really what all is down here, but I'm going to try to find some coffee and then go to this bookshop, and hopefully I will vlog for you guys. But as I said before, I'm an insecure vlogger, so we gonna see how this works out. Okay guys, so one of the reasons I wanted to come to this specific bookstore was I was doing my research. You know, I read lots of Google reviews, and they talked about how this bookstore specifically had a lot of African and African American literature. And it's true, there's a lot of African fiction and African American fiction, and most bookstores, they just have African American literature and books, and they don't realize like that's completely different from actual African, West African, East African, North African, South African literature. So this bookstore actually has it, and I'm just super pumped about it. I'm hoping there's maybe some Igbo literature and maybe even some Fulani or Yoruba literature here, so we shall see. I don't know. on down. Look at these books. Like, it is not common to have a bookstore that not only has these books, but actually sets them up for Black History Month. And then they even have a ton of Khalil Gibran books. So, I mean, that's amazing, guys. Again, if you guys are in Denver, seriously, come on down whenever you visit, because I'm loving it. And I might get that one, Suki and the Mermaid. It's so cold. So, got back from the bookstore. I got some really cool things that hopefully I will be able to film and show you guys when I get home what I got. I think I'm going to go to Sally's because I do need to wash my kids' hair. So I think I'm going to go to Sally's and get them some stuff for their hair, and then maybe get something to eat because I am super hungry, and my husband's like, take the day off, get out, vlog, do what you need to do, have a good time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm at Sally's now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this Denman brush. I realized one that I have, I don't like it, and so maybe I'm dumb for like getting another one, but apparently this one is supposed to be a lot better. And then like it's supposed to open up and be wider. So I'm gonna get it, see how it turns out. I don't know. I might film me doing my girl's hair tonight. And then every time I come here, I like see all these colors and like I want to color my hair. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've colored it before. It's brown. This is probably like my natural hair color, that dark brown there. But then I tried to put black on top of it. And before that I had blonde and it wasn't working out. So we'll see. But I wanted to show you guys the generic brands here. So like the Paul Mitchell generic brands, their dupe is like amazing. So, and I mean, look at the prices. The price difference is ridiculous. So anyway, I'm looking for not Paul Mitchell, but I saw that they had Shea Moisture dupes. So we're gonna look for that. Oh, they do. They have the Shea Moisture dupe. Not bad at all. Curl Defining Cream, Detangling Leave-In. Not sure which one I'm gonna get. That might be the one. I'm gonna get this one. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go to bed, but before I go to bed, I wanted to show you guys what I got from the bookstore. Swahili. It's a Swahili phrase book. I went to East Africa and learned a little bit of Swahili, so I have a pen pal. And I'm just really trying to pick up that language. I'm somewhat Kenyan, so it's good to know that. I got this book, Simply Living the Spirit of the Indigenous People. So it's actually a book that I love that the cover is Black, African, Indigenous people, because for some reason when we say Indigenous, it wipes away white and Black Indigenous, and we just focus on what people commonly call Native Americans. So anyway, it's got, of course, like Pueblo, Indonesian, Maori, Brazilian Indian, Mexican, all sorts of indigenous people, but then you also see that there is a good amount, well, when I opened it before, I'm not showing it now, but anyway, there are indigenous people of Africa, Palestine, all included in here. So yeah, anyway, I don't know why when I opened this it was like so many African tribes, but now I can't find any. That's kind of sad. So maybe there's less than I thought. Huh. Okay, well, here, Botswana. So yeah, it's got some indigenous folks, and so I will eventually upload a DNA video, but you guys will see that my DNA is incredibly mixed, and that does present its issues. But anyway, I also got this book, The Wisdom of St. Patrick. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I am 2% Irish. Well, depending on what test I'm looking at, but I'm between 2 and 17% Irish. So it was $7. I figured $7.50, you know, why not? And I don't know really hardly anything about St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland. I literally know like zero. So, baseline Christian. Yeah, so anyway, I thought it'd be interesting. I'm learning kind of a bit about more like church history and stuff, so that plays into this book, the Book of Common Prayer. Again, it was like $7.50. I didn't want to spend 20 bucks on Amazon for it, but good to learn. And then I got this thing, Simpler Living, Compassionate Life, a Christian Perspective. So it's got like a lot of, like I looked at it while I was in there, and it's got like quotes from our Desert Fathers, which I just bought that book. You guys will see in my Amazon haul, open up video, whatever, which should go out before this one. Then I got the Desert Fathers book. But anyway, so these are the books that I got. There was another one that I wanted to get, but then like this was 36 bucks, so I was like, all right, we're gonna stop there. But yeah, so this is where I went. I went to Westside Books. Really cool place. So if you're ever in Denver, definitely something to look into. All right, and now I'm going to finish this book, and I'd love to say that like I'll probably go to sleep. We have some friends, they're neighbors of ours. My friend, her husband, my husband's friend, he fell on ice out here and hit his head. So my husband went up to the hospital just to kind of check on him and you know, just be there for support. I'm here, my kids are sleeping obviously, so I'm just going to take off my makeup. That was the dryer. So I'm just going to take off my makeup, try to finish reading my book, and just pray and just ask God to help our friend out. Of course, if you guys, whenever you guys watch this, please go ahead and pray for our dear friends. Especially things like concussions, they have long-term effects a lot of the times. So just, you know, pray that God would just cover him and cover his head and just make sure he's okay. So, all right, I think I'm gonna probably end this vlog here. Bye, guys.